So Dave, go on, tell us in one quick sentence, how would things be different if you were President of Equity?
One sentence, that's a difficult one. I suppose it's that I'll never forget that I've been required under our rules to sign an undertaking that I'll only act in accordance with the policies and directions of the council. Right, that's the one sentence. If I can give you an example, please. It's a bit like the president being the driving force or the leading force. I believe if you sign the undertaking, quite clearly the council is the driving force. They take the decisions to put policy into action. Your president should be the leading force, somebody behind everybody can unite, knowing that they're acting independently and fairly. And that's the difference. As your president, I won't be the driving force, that's the council's job. I'll be the leading force to unite everybody.
David, if you're elected, what are your priorities?
Personally, I hope that your council will focus on issues such as low pay, no pay, diversity in casting and equal opportunities, welfare support for our members, and of course cuts in the arts and how they affect us all. As your president, I must never forget that I can't claim to have a mandate if only a few of our members trouble to vote in the elections. That's why it's important that as your president, I must keep in touch with our members so that your views can be expressed, for example, at the council. Social media is the answer, and I intend to use social media to enable me to stay in touch so that your views can be heard. If elected, I promise to do this.
After the elections, Equity Council will be smaller. How does this affect its members?
The council will be smaller, and that does give cause for concern, especially to those members who can recall when the council used to be some 64 members in total. Looking back now, that seems an excessively large number, but then they didn't have the advantages of new technology and means of communication. Bureaucrats and others who don't like new technology will quote things like data protection and why we have to be careful in embracing the new technology. Of course we have to be careful, but I believe that your equity card has earned you the right as a professional to be trusted. We must trust our members when it comes to embracing this new technology. I'm using Skype now to show that it works. It's not the same as face-to-face communication, but our younger members especially understand its limitations. And provided we trust each other and understand the limitations and embrace the new technology, the new smaller council will work. So let's embrace the new technology, trust each other and move forward together.
Dave, what do you mean by turnaround equity?
Turnaround equity. Equity quite rightly deserves our applause for the achievements it has made collectively on our behalf. But the national press have started branding equity as a left-wing trade union. Surely, in this day and age, we'd achieve far much more on behalf of our members if we were seen as a moderate trade union. And that's what turnaround equity means, setting us on a path where we'll be a moderate trade union representing everybody equally and fairly, putting professional interests first and foremost. Turnaround equity. Be a moderate trade union and achieve far more.